Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick review video real quick. These are both 2021 model ATVs. That's a Vitacii 125 Extreme. That's an Apollo Blazer 125 ATV. Bought both these for my kids brand new a little over 90 days ago. They both still fire up and run real good, but I've had more issues out of this one. Things I like about it, you don't have to choke it. It has a hand choke, but it doesn't work anymore, but you can go under there and manually do it. But I turned up the idle screw on this one. It fires right up. You don't even have to choke it. I like it's got a horn. My son loves that. Real easy to drive, reverse, forward. They both run really good. Now after 90 days, they still run good. Here's my complaints after 90 days. The suspension on this goes down too low. It's too soft. You can adjust it, but I don't like it. The steering radius on it, very short. Cannot hardly steer. There's 2 bolts under there you got to grind off to fix that. Air filter, exposed. Cannot go through any water. As soon as it gets wet, it kills off. Cannot get any mud in the chain. It locked up. Got mud in the brakes, it locked up. So you cannot go off-road with this Apollo any way whatsoever. You got to be on dirt or pavement. I also don't like that this engine is already smoking. Had him at it 90 days, and I can show you. The more you get in the throttle, the more it smokes. The mechanic checked it, said the rings are fine. He cleaned the valves, it quit smoking. 2 days later, started doing it again. I've seafoamed the tank, still smoking. I don't like the seat, neither does my son. He's 10, pretty big guy. The seat is very thin and very uncomfortable. I do like that it just has a 1-gallon tank. So does that one. Only takes like $2 to fill it up, a little over. You can ride all day on a full tank. This one, steering, a lot better. Seat, a lot softer. Suspension, a lot better. The lights look bright, but at night you can barely see. The only issue I've had out of this one was the starter solenoid got mud in it. Activated, wouldn't deactivate, had to clean it, fixed it. Other than that, the front brakes on this went out after 3 days. Now they got, luckily, both of them have disc brakes on the back, so they got the foot pedals on the side. I don't like, you hardly have any foot room here. But if you notice on the Apollo, you got a lot more foot room. Both of the tail lights have already went out, and brake lights. They have these little lockers here for the front brakes, but neither one of them really work very good. They both have remotes to shut them off, but just remember, if you ever lock them, unlock them, because I forgot to unlock them, couldn't figure out why it wouldn't start. They both run good. I took the speed limiters off both of them. The top speed, according to my speedometer, the Vitacii will do about 34, the Blazer will do about 30. Ironically, it's a racing 4-wheeler, but that one's faster. My recommendation, if you get the Apollo Blazer, order that aftermarket cover to put over the air filter, because you cannot do anything with it if you get any water near it. If you get the Vitacii, get the aftermarket carburetor, because if you want to go up any hills whatsoever, neither one of these. The Apollo will go up hills a little bit, but that Vitacii, even at full throttle with a 90-pound person, will not go up a hill worth anything. Other than the brakes, air filters, suspension, steering problems, everything like that, uncomfortable seats, they both still run really good. My kids love them, and after 90 days, I'm not sorry I bought them, but on a 0 to 10 scale, I'd have to give the Apollo Blazer a 6, give the Vitacii an 8. So if you're thinking about buying either one of these, I'd recommend the Vitacii, but if you got a bigger person, go with the Blazer, but just look into the mechanics of it. Make sure you change spark plugs on them after 3 hours of use. Change oil after 7 hours of use. Remember, if you ride them, you got to take care of them. But honestly, after 90 days, I'm glad I got them. That's been my review of the 2021 Extreme 125 Vitacii and Apollo Blazer 125.